Well, we're back with the FC Bridgeport RX8 automatic motor, and it got a facelift the other day because why not? $100 bumper, and I put my raised wheels back on it. So we're going to be doing intercooler pipes. I did the oil cooler lines already because there's no point in, videoing making AN lines, because why? It's kind of monotonous, and just to make video longer to make AN lines. But it's just regular fittings, just like the FC's taking the bottom if you're going to do AN lines. And then I just a 45 on there, 2 banjos on the oil cooler, 45, and 2 straights. And they fit nicely right there. I've got little couplers that hold them together and stuff, so it'll look nice afterwards. So we're going to be pulling this bumper off and sticking the intercooler up here and seeing where we got to put holes, which I believe is right here, and right over there is already one. So we'll see where we're at here in a minute. And funny enough is one intercooler pipe that comes for the FC actually fits right here and slopes right around in between the battery over here. So this might not be too bad of a job. I might not have to take weld a bunch of aluminum pipes together, which is also very nice. That and the other thing you have to do with using an FC water pump on this is I have to drill this and helicoil it just like you would on a 12A, where the 12A doesn't have this if you use the 13B water pump. And then you have to helicoil this and put a nut in it like we did on Preston's car. I mean, same thing, just the opposite side, funny enough. And the FC water pump will go right on the RX8 block. So let us get this bumper off and get to it and hang this intercooler and see where we're at. Loud cars everywhere. So we've about got it mounted here. A little bit of effery with the bracketry that they give you with this EM USA junk intercooler, but it's going to work for now. And Jordan's drilling a bracket to line up with this. We're just bracketing it that way, and then on the under tray like so. And we're going to get this bolted up the rest of the way and be right back. So, and then we're going to figure out this piping. But we'll show you how it fits with the bumper and stuff. We obviously have to take out the brake ducts. I mean, there's no way around that. They're gonna crash right into it. Actually, I might just shorten them up a little bit because they'll still catch air. But we'll see what we can do with it afterwards. We may be able to reuse the brake ducts. We may not. We're gonna find out here shortly. So let us, we're gonna get this bolted in the rest of the way, slap the front bumper on and show you where we're at. All right, we got the bumper on. This is how it's looking. We got to come down with the that side just a pinch, which a little bit of pry bar action on there, but fits perfect so far with what we had to do. And for the intercooler piping, we got to trim out some of this structure out of the hood. But if you want to grab the hood prop there, for the intercooler piping, this is what we're looking like on this side as we get the hood prop. Down around the battery, through there, we got to still cut our hole here. And then for here, it's looking like we're going to have even easier time. It's pitch black in here. But there's already a hole under the headlight, and we're just going to notch down. This pipe actually come right through just like that. It's going to stick out like that into the engine bay. And for this pipe off the turbo, we're just gonna shorten it up because it's gonna basically come right down to that pipe in the hole, roughly right in there. almost like the FC. Our turbo's a little more forward, so yeah, we just have to shorten that pipe up. And that's our intercooler piping. And I'm going to address the water pump and finish up the manifold, get the other turbo on here. The down pipe, get that all situated. So oil lines are situated. So other than getting the injectors here, mounting a fuel pressure regulator, it's a deadhead style. Also waiting on a fitting for the fuel rails. And then I'm going to hook up the vacuum solenoids for the SSV and stuff, the vacuum chamber. So we'll get to that a little bit too here shortly. But it's not looking like it's going to be too horrible. We just got to cut a couple holes, and this is all mounted up. I will say one thing with this intercooler kit, even if you're putting it on the FC, there's really not much instructions or any. They give you a bunch of brackets and good luck figure them out, basically. We sat with brackets here. We ended up making our own for this side. We just did two 90-degree brackets off the top, and then on the LRB tray, just two straight flat pieces of, basically flat pieces they gave us, off two bolt holes off of the LRB tray into the bottom of the intercooler. They give you two M8 bolts with the whole kit, so you're gonna have to source some hardware or your SOL, which is awesome. But for the most part, everything's fitting in here perfect. I really haven't had to modify any other pipes, except I just cut one piece off of that pipe, which I have no idea where I stuck it.
Probably downstairs still.
It's probably still downstairs. I thought I had it in my hand and I was bringing it up, but it's just like a little S-bend that comes out, and that's it. But I mean, FC water pump, so I don't see where there would be any issues there. So like the radiator hoses hook up like factory. Everything in this car is like factory, other than running that around this way instead of up around the coil, up and over. So I mean, there's enough pipes in this kit to do this without really doing anything major, which is nice because it saves lots of TIG welding time. So let us get to it a little bit more and we'll see where we're at. Anyways, the next day here, well, 2 days. I had to go to the city and get some parts for some other projects, but we got it all mounted on at a standstill now because apparently they couldn't send the right couplers for the pipes that they sent. They're 2 1/4 couplers, and they sent 2 1/2-inch couplers. So I had to do a little bit of modification to this pipe and that pipe, but whatever. So that's how it's going to look. It comes right down, like I said, under the headlight, so it doesn't affect the washer bottle. Everything clears nicely here, and that's the other thing. They did a 3-inch to 2 1/2 on that, but I need a 3-inch 2 1/4 for that pipe. So like I said, that's why they're at a standstill here. The only other one that I have to finish off is I'm going to come down through here same way under the headlight, but I'm waiting until the radiator gets here to see how much room I have up and down between the radiator, if I gotta mess with this battery anymore. So there's that for the most part for right now. I did get the down pipe done. It's in all the way back. Looks like gonna have no issues. I still got to do the screamer pipe for the wastegate, and the exhaust is all on and done. So almost there. So the only thing that's really got to do is make a bracket for the throttle cable here. Like I said, this is a 4.7 Ford throttle body, but I'm just gonna come off of here, the 2 bolt holes, make a bracket, and that's done. And then a little bracket for the vacuum chamber for the SSV valve, so I can actually run this like stock, because it's a half bridge, so it'll idle normally with those closed, and then have them come on wherever the power band feels like it's going to fall off, and then have them open up, and the same thing. So just got to get this water pump situated, finished. I got the Healy coil for it. it's looking like next week should have this running, only because I'm waiting for an adapter, and yeah, I gotta mount the fuel pressure regulator, and then I'm gonna fancy up this wiring temporarily, because this wiring harness and ECU is actually going to be going into Jordan's convertible. Going to be switching this over to a different ECU, and oh yeah, waiting on the injectors. So that's where we're at with this right now. Real close to done, real close to firing it up. Yeah, until next time, we'll have this thing running, hopefully. Thanks, guys.